Hello and welcome to the video. Today we'll be changing the battery on my 1996 Subaru Legacy GT twin turbo. This is the old battery here, and then this is the new one, which is a Bosch. The size of the battery is a 005. I'll put the measurements on the screen right now so you can see. The battery I chose is Bosch 005. This is the S4 version instead of the S3, so it's got a 4-year warranty on it, which means it'll last slightly longer than a normal battery. As for the tools itself, here we have a 1/2 inch drive ratchet and then a deep 10mm socket to get the battery tie down off, which is up here. You can see it goes on there, as well as to tighten and loosen the battery connectors. Flat blade screwdriver here, which will be used to pry the connectors off of the battery itself if they're corroded. Again, this wire wool is optional. If your connectors are really corroded, then you'll want to clean them up with this, just to ensure you have a nice electrical connection. One thing to note is when you're doing this is make sure you don't put any tools between the two terminals. Make sure you keep your tools on one terminal at a time. I'm going to remove the battery tie down, as in that's what's holding it in place here. This is the reason why we use a deep socket, because you can fit it right on there. One thing to note is when you do this is that one side will probably be a lot looser than the other. In my case, the front one's a lot looser than the rear one, so it's a lot easier just to pull that one out first. Right, so that is taken out there. I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see. Yeah, so I'll just pull that out there. You've got these little hooks, and these little hooks hook into the actual bodywork of the car, right down low, under there. So once you've basically taken one off, the other one should come off pretty easily. So yeah, that's the battery tie down off. Now onto the actual terminals itself. So I'm just going to remove the negative terminal first. Yeah, first of all, make sure your ratchet is facing the correct way. Right, since I've already taken this off already, this is pretty loose, so just tuck that behind there and you're good. And then on the positive side, I've got this cover here. I just need to lift that up, and then as you can see here, there is just a little 10mm nut. So in my case, I'm just going to put this underneath the air conditioning hose and just loosen that off, and then just pull that off like so. And then conveniently, a lot of batteries these days have a nice convenient handle on top. So yeah, they're quite heavy, so just be careful if you're not the strongest person ever. And then in the bottom, you're just left with the battery tray, which you can pull out. I'm just going to leave that in here for now. We don't need to pull it out. Yeah, hopefully you can see here. So we have these hooks. So I'm just going to try and place these in here with one hand, which is always easy. But as you can see, that one just there, just gone into the. You can see there, it just pops in there like that. And that's the same on both sides, so you don't have to loosen it too much until these little things actually just come out. First of all, it's always nice just to give the tray a little wipe before you put a new battery in, just to keep it nice and clean. Now to install the new battery, just going to move those terminals out of the way. Make sure the terminals are facing the right way. So for this car, I've got the negative on the right hand side, and then the positive on the left hand side. Right, so before I go any further, I'm just going to take these off and make sure they're nice and clean. I'm just going to blow the bits of wire wool away. Make sure it's nice and tight. You just don't want your battery terminals falling off. or for your car just to stop while you're driving it. It's not ideal. Right, so that's done. Put that cover down. Now to put this battery tie down in. Just going to loosen this off a little bit just so I can get it to hook. And it's hooked in the back there. Best to do the back one first because it's a bit trickier compared to the front. Position that back just a tad. Best to just do this bit by hand first. As you can see, nice and sturdy, that's what you want. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is installed now. Hopefully someone found this video helpful. I know I struggled a bit with trying to find the sizings and the most recommended battery to use. This battery was recommended on Subaru Legacy UK forums, so that's the battery that I went for, so hopefully it'll do a good job. Anyway, thanks for watching, see you later.